In the competitive arena of Caymanas Park, jockey Shane Richardson has steadily carved out a name for himself with dedication and skill. With a quiet resolve and unwavering commitment, he navigates the challenges of this demanding racing colony. Richardson's standout year came in 2024, when he secured 6th place in the championship standings. Throughout that season, he notched up 27 victories, coupled with 29 second-place finishes and 24 third-place showings, demonstrating not only his aptitude for riding, but also his consistency and determination. Now, this humble young jockey is excited to share his journey with a broader audience. He has teamed up with QuickGallopJHey.com and their popular YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper, to present his lifetime narrative. Richardson invites fans and others to join him on his path in horse racing. This lifetime narrative begins with Richardson's last win in the saddle, Toronado Steel.
They're off. Ponderosa steps out at the back. Toronado Steel gets a good one and grabs that early lead. Ruby's Light is left 2.5 to 3 lengths back in second. Lady Sarsata coupling up on the rail as they lead the 5 and going in chase of the leader. Queen Warner is racing next. Valley of Love on the rail. Ponderosa out wide. And the Secret Mission struggling early as they arrive at the half mile. Toronado Steel stalked by Lady Sarsata. 2 lengths separates them. Ruby's Light now shaken for run as they lead the 7/16th. A break up some 3 lengths back to Ponderosa. Valley of Love on the rail. Queen Warner is urged but going nowhere at the moment as they lead the 3. Forget Secret Mission at the moment. They're about to arrive at the 5/16th. It's a Toronado Steel striding out strongly. Lady Sarsata continues the chase, drifting off toward mid-track, but Toronado Steel at the head of the stretch has a good-looking lead. Lady Sarsata is now heading for the stand fence as they run toward the final furlong. It's Toronado Steel on the far side. Lady Sarsata continues to drift toward us. In behind them on the rail, that's a Valley of Love, but it is Toronado Steel and Lady Sarsata, although wide, trying to close the gap. Toronado Steel with that lead inside the final yardage. It's Toronado Steel winning it easily in the end. Lady Sarsata, widest of them all, is second. Valley of Love is third. Ruby's Light is fourth.
Shane, how long have you been riding now?
I've been riding for about 5-6 years. Am I right there? Yeah, 2018 I come out about 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. How has that journey been for you so far?
It has been hard. It was hard, but I have fun along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really pay it no mind, but it was a challenging road to travel.
Mm-hmm. You think you're on a path now where you're going up, you're getting better and better and things falling into place for you?
Yes, I strongly think that I'm on a better path now, especially with the agent that I have.
And who is that agent?
Corey, known as Papa, yeah.
How long has he been your agent?
For like last year? Yeah, last year.
Any idea how many races you would have won so far, Shane?
I won approximately 57 races in total. I won 27 races this year.
Last year, 24.
Last year, yeah, 27 races last year. So that's a total after about 57 races.
Where did you finish in the Jockeys Championship with those 27?
I finished in 6th position.
Mm-hmm. And obviously that would have been the best placing so far.
Yeah, that's my best placing so far.
How did you get involved in this wonderful sport of horse racing?
Well, I'm always an animal person. But I get involved with the sports from my grandfather, Keith Saunders.
Keith Saunders?
Yeah, he was a jockey.
Okay.
He was the one who bring me down here. He put me on the pony that he used to ride at race day time. And that's where I started learning about horses.
Mm-hmm.
After that, he basically handed me over to Chingalo. That would be Patrick Fang. And that's where the journey started.
What year was that, Shane?
2015.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 2015, 2014, somewhere right there.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you started at Patrick Fang?
Yeah, I started out at Patrick Fang. And then I moved and went at Patrick Chang, known as Blip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved from Blip, went to Wayne Parchment. And that's where I end up finish out the rest. I go jockey school from right there. And the journey begins from right there.
So Wayne Parchment was your apprentice master.
Yeah, he was my apprentice. I won my first race for him as a jockey.
Who was that?
Colleen. I beat Anthony Thomas as the champion jockey back then. Right? And I was named My Angel Brianna.
What was that feeling like, Shane?
Oh, it was a feeling that I can't explain, but trust me, that feeling, right? That was a feeling that I know, yes, this is what I really wanted to do, and yes, I am accomplishing what I come here to do.
And what was that like for your family, knowing that your grandfather would have won races here and now here you are winning as well, to following the footsteps?
Well, it was like a family tradition because my cousin was a jockey. Well, my cousins are jockey. I have two cousins riding, Danielson and Romario Sanders. So it's like a family trade, but yeah, I enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work again. It just feel like I come somewhere to enjoy myself at morning time, and then after that I can go home, go get rest, and then yeah, that would be it.
Your apprenticeship, who were some of your batchmates?
Christopher Mamdine, Tevin Foster, Radish Roman, Romario Smith, Romario Spencer. There was my batchmate,
Rich.
Daniel Satchel.
That's a rich batch.
Yeah, it was a nice batch. We all had fun in jockey school as well.
Two champions in that.
Two champions in it.
And I mean, Tevin.
And one that currently fight, and that one that went fighting for it too.
Yes, second
So,
for the past 2
you
years.
can call it a three champion because
Or 2 and 3/4.
I consider Foster as a champion
Yes,
because
no doubt.
he ride very well, right? And me and him was like friend from before all of this, from like school days. I know him from when I was going to like Bridgeport High School. So me and him a friend long time. So me did really a root for him.
Right.
Right, but not that I'm not happy with who win because he works hard as well, Roman works hard as well. I mean, like, I respect his agent, me and him agent a good friend. So I did kinda on the two of them side, but I did kinda want Foster get it.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to win your first race?
It take me a little while. We start riding the last week in the September of 2018. I win my first race the first week in November. Right. You have like Foster and Mamdine did win one on the first day. Right. I get a hard beating on the first day. That's where Omar get his 1,000 career win.
Omar Walker.
Yeah.
Okay.
He beat me on a horse named without exception beat me on a horse named Zephyr.
How devastating was that loss for you? Seeking your first win at the time.
It was heartbreaking for me. I mean, like I really thought I would win the race, but now that I sit and I look back on the race, I say, wow. You know, if I had known what I know now, I don't think he would have beat me.
How close you lost that race?
That race was like, without exception, beat me was like 3/4 length.
Okay.
3/4 length, if so much. But that was it was a close race.
So, what can the public in general expect from Shane Richardson going forward, seeing that you are now settled with a good agent?
Well, what the public can expect is always my best effort. Once I'm riding, I give my 1,000 effort. Right? I give more than 100%, 1,000% out there. So I'm doing everything I can to try make that horse get the best placing, and the public can always look for that from me, especially for this year.
Are you working hard enough to achieve your objectives?
I'm working very hard. I mean, like I'm like almost the first jockey to reach track in the mornings. I reach track like minutes to 5 most of the time. Sometimes a little after 5. And I don't normally leave work until like say about 9:30. So I'm here putting through the work right through. Right, so I expect this year to be a fruitful year, like just like last year.
And you work for everybody?
I work
Or
for
most?
everybody. I don't specify who I want to work for. I just work for. As long as they have us, I will work.
Growing up, Shane, still a fairly young man in the business. What are some of the jockeys that you look up to?
Well, the jockey that I look up to most down here is Shane Ellis. Shane Ellis taught me and he teach me about horses and teach me how to ride, right?
Well, stick up in there. Mackie, this sounds like Shane has a school down here. Because every jockey we talk to, Shane Ellis' name comes up.
Oh,
He has a school down here, man.
Trust me, I don't know if I have a school, but when I say him take me and teach me, right? Him take me and teach me. Him teach me when I was around, when I used to work for, well, I still work for him, but we used to learn off of Ever Francis us. Me and him, we work every morning and him, we tell me, say, Prentice, you learn too hard, just Prentice, you need to do this, Prentice, you need to do that, right? After I work, like if we do a PS work, when we finish, he was like, Prentice, what time you think we'll go? And when I give him a time, he would say, no. If we go that, we'll be going a little faster and that. He would feel like we'll go faster, but we not go that. So he take me and he teach me speed, he teach me splits, he teach me timing, he teach me about the horses, he teach me how to react to certain horses, right? So trust me, I really look up to Shane Ellis. He was the one that take me and teach me certain things on horses are different. So he's like my teacher. I look up to my grandfather as well because he bring me in the sport. He was the one who first started put me on horses, so he was the one that I look up to as well down here.
How proud do you think he would have been now of who you are at this stage?
I think he would be really proud of me. I even think that I won more races in my career than what he won down here. Right? So I think he would be proud of me.
So you said outside of your grandfather, Keith, and Shane, the great man Shane,
Yeah.
anybody else? Whether here or abroad, you know?
Yeah, you have like my auntie play a pivotal role in my career. She was the one that you have to get up early, you have to go track, you have to do this, you have to do that, right? Rest in peace to her. She is not here with us again, but she played a pivotal role
What was
in
her
my
name?
career. Kirby Saunders. That was Keith Saunders' daughter. So she played like, she was like a mother to me. Like, my mother now go come down here, she had always down here. She had always be the one doing this, doing that for me. So
And racing wouldn't be new to her because it's in her blood. Her father was a rider.
yeah, it wouldn't be new to her. She from them practically grew up here.
So what role, near or far, did your mother and father play?
My mother played a supportive role for me. She was like supportive of me. She wasn't supportive of me when I was just starting. She was like, no, that's too dangerous. Go find the next work. But as she see the progress and as she see the success, right, she supported it. No matter what, she supported it, but she never did want me to do it, but she supported it.
What's your mother's name?
Pamela Saunders. Another Saunders from Keith.
Right. And your dad?
My dad, he passed away when I was real small. I didn't get to know him. Right? I would really wanted to know him, but I didn't get to know him. So,
What is a typical day for you like? We know this thing is a 365 day a year thing. You don't get days off. You don't get holidays.
a typical day for me would be get up like 3:30 in the morning, do my stretches, right? Get ready by about 4:30, leave out, come here, put in the work, and well, put in the work, but if you feel like I fun, me I go and put in at the time.
Can you enjoy the
Because
work?
I'm enjoying it. So I feel like I fun, me I put in, but put in the work, do what you do. That's just a regular day for me.
So you leave the track by you said earlier 9:30.
Yeah, by about 9:30 I would leave the track, go home. And after that it's like rest for me. I sleep. And when I wake up in the evening I would probably go around the field, or most of the time I take my skipping rope and just skip at home. As I don't really like run up and down, but I will do it, but I don't really like to run up and down. I will just take my skipping rope and skip.
Do you have challenges with your weight?
I used to have challenges with my weight. I used to have weight problem. Up until Corey take me up, I used to struggle with my weight, struggle trying to keep it where it is. But him just come and show me a way how I can balance my weight, right? Or like the meal plan that I can eat, what to do, what not to do. So yeah.
And that's working for you?
And it's working for me. It's working real well for me.
So your weight is like what now?
50 kilo.
50.
That would be 110 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my body weight. I try to keep it right there because that's where I'm comfortable at.
Mm-hmm.
See, as a rider, you don't want to go too low
or too
and
high.
you're not comfortable. Because you have to be comfortable in yourself to go out there and ride, or else you ain't going to give 110% or 120%.
Shane, which is the best horse you have ridden at Caymanas Park, and who is the favorite horse?
The best horse I think I ever ride down here is Wall Street Trader for Ron Matty. I didn't win a race on him, but I ran 2 seconds on him. And yeah, I think he's the best horse that I ever rode. My favorite horse is Gilbert, a horse trained by, or used to train by Fiani. He was a misunderstood horse, and that's why he was my favorite horse. Everybody did have him as bad and rude and dangerous, but I think he was like a big baby, right? Playing with people, so he was misunderstood, and that's why I like him.
So he was rude with you?
No, I didn't find him rude. I didn't find him aggressive like everybody else. I find him enjoyable to work with.
You won any races with him?
Yeah, I won races on him. I won one race on him. I run about 5 seconds on him. I run 4/3 on him. So he's always hustling for me. I love him. He's always hustling for me.
That's good to know.
It's Phoenix Risen, Talona. These are the two that's vying for it. Phoenix Risen and the Talona. Shrewsbury Norm shaking up an ox for more. Also there, that's Gilbert closest to us. Left out of it, that's Traditional Lady there at the 2 furlong pole. Talona looks to now have the overall lead. Phoenix Risen is right there too. Phoenix Risen, Talona. Shrewsbury Norm is also in the mix. Also Gilbert coming on the outside. Gilbert looks to have the overall lead. Coming to the final furlong, it's Gilbert in front. Gilbert begins to go away from Shrewsbury Norm. Traditional Lady begins to find late footing, but too late. Gilbert has gone. Gilbert blowing away this field. Second is Traditional Lady. Then comes Shrewsbury Norm and the Talona.
What about safety?
Safety is a very critical part in our game. I mean, like when we go out there, we're not just riding for ourselves. We have to ride to protect each other, right? I know sometimes horses have style, and horses will do things because they are creatures, right? But our main objective out there is try ride a good race, try protect each other, right? Don't cause any interference, because trust me, one bad step can cost a man everything. So you don't want to do all of that. I mean, like if you cause a man to drop, you can cost him life, you can cost him everything. So you have to ride and protect him. You can't just think about yourself alone. You have to always be thinking of, you have to protect the man, you have to ensure that thing come back alright too. I mean, like him have a family who look out for him, right? You can't make them cry for him, so.
Who are some of the horses that you would consider the best horses you have seen?
Okay, so the best horses I've seen down here is She's a Manita and Saint Cecilia. I'm not around long enough like most of them, but those were the two best horses I see run at Caymanas Park. And Mark My Road. I see Mark My Road run. Also Commanding Chief, he was a real good horse too.
Racing is in your blood. But have you ever considered, had you not become a rider, what would Shane Richardson be doing today?
I strongly believe if I hadn't become a rider, I would be a veterinarian. As I said, I love animals. Let me say, I went through a lot of animals in my days. I went through hamster, I went through guinea pig, parrot, Barbie dove, fowl, dog, cat. I even did have a pet snake.
Okay.
I did have a pet snake. where I used to went and go catch grasshopper for him like every 2 weeks and feed him. Right, before he dies of natural causes. But I'm a unnatural animal person, so I strongly think I would be at a vet working if I didn't come down here and turn jockey.
What's your immediate ambition? You told us earlier that you're foreseeing a better 2025. All the pointers are heading in the right direction. But what's your short term, I might ask, medium and long term? Because we know it's every jockey's dream, win championship, win the big ones.
Yeah, my goals, right? I would like to be a champion jockey down here, but not only down here. I always see myself riding at a track, aqueduct. For some reason, I love the track, right? I always watch it when I go home. Watch the riders them there, watch how the track run, and I always like that track. So I always say to myself, that's where I want to be when we finish with Jamaica, right at aqueduct riding.
In New York.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there so is where my main goal is at right now. I mean, like, I really want to go there. I want to visit there and all of these things. I want to go there and ride. But I think I have to put in the work. I think I have to try to get even better than how I am right now, right here, before I can go on to challenge them over there.
And I'm sure with your batchmates, Tevin and Radish and those guys winning championships or contending, you hope to better that sixth place finish up from last year.
Yeah, my main objective is to finish better than last year. Right? I'm not saying I want to go off a champion. I'm a long way from that, but I want to finish better than where I finished last year. Watch races over back, watch my mistake. I even watch other jockeys' mistake and know that if I do get a ride off of this horse, this was his mistake last time, so I wouldn't want to make that mistake. You start same time you start to tell yourself how you'd ride him now and start to devise your own plan. Every race day, I go home, whether I ride or not, I go home, watch what my races them. Even if nothing go wrong, I try find something for go wrong because trust me, we're not perfect, so I try find something for go wrong for say that need to improve on, I need to improve on that, I need to do that, I need to do this. So it's like a homework for me when racing finish.
So even when you win, you think you see things that you could have done better.
Yeah, of course. Most races I've won, when I go home and watch it, I say, oh, if I think I do this and if I think I do that, I probably would have win by a little bit,
Right.
like a length more or 2 lengths more, right? Not that I'm not grateful for the win. I am grateful for the win, but I just try to find flaws with how I ride him so I can try improve on that and become a better rider.
Having said that, how do you prepare for your races? So here's a program. You're riding X in race A, race 1. How do you prepare?
Preparing for race day, right? As I said, I get up every day, I do my exercising, right? I do this, I keep my weight where it's supposed to be. After workout, cause we even work horse in the morning before race time. So after workout, I will go home, we'll have a cup of tea, right? I'll probably eat a crackers or two if I'm feeling peckish, right? I would pack my bags, right? I even have a list to ensure that I don't leave nothing at home. I have a list to ensure that when I go home rest day, I'm going to take up my list. Alright, so the vest should be in my bag, I take it off. My helmet should be in my bag, I take it off. That way I don't make a mistake or don't leave something really important at home when I will be needing it right here to work.
And in terms of preparing to ride in this particular race, in terms of race strategy and that kind of thing,
So race
and your
strategy now,
opponents, your rivals,
race strategy now, you go through your race book, you look at the horse, past performance. I would go through it, see where I'm running best race, where I'm running worst race. Try to figure out why I'm running in worst race right there. I would even go back and look at replays of the horses. Then I go and look at replay of the competitive horses them in the race now to know how him a go run and if I should expect him to be on the lead or if I should stay near this one. So it's like you're gonna study for an exam before you go ride. So you have to take up your book And you study horses them, you study your opponent them, and sometimes you have to study the jockey them as well, because certain jockeys ride a particular way, and then some horses love that riding, so you have to study him and the horse now to try devise a plan for know how you're gonna beat them. So it's like preparing for an exam.
Any particular jockey or jockeys abroad that you like?
There is a particular jockey I like, watch how him ride. He goes by the name Dylan Davis. He ride at Aqueduct. I like watch how him ride. I like how him position horses. I think he's best on in front horses, because anytime him there in front, I know that, alright, this look easy for him. So I always watch his races them. I also like a jockey goes by the name John Velasquez.
Senior.
Yeah. I always like how him ride. I always just like how him ride. I always just watch how him ride. I know, so he's just smooth with what he does. He's just always looking smooth with what he does.
In your journey, Shane, there are persons out there, I am sure, that helped you in some way or other.
I would like to say thanks to my agent, Papa. I mean, like, him do a wonderful work with me, getting me where I am right now. I'd like to say thanks to my friends and family that supported me, especially like my mother and my brother and my sister. They always hit there for me. And I like to give a special shout out to my fiance. She is the one that prepares my meal, ensure that I eat on time, ensure that all of my clothes is kept washed. I'm going out clean and nice and tidy. So I would like to give she a special thank you. Name goes by the name of Alicia Williams. Thank you. Trust me, she's a proper meal planner for me. Papa just give her the meal plan and she just work with it. So the two of them evil in sync as well. So I like to tell the two of them a special thanks for the two of them. I would also like to thank all the trainers, the groom, the owners, even the jockeys that ride alongside me. I like to give a special thanks to for making my work fun, right? And the trainers for giving me the horses to go out there and ride, and the groom for helping prepare the horses them come to racing. So I'd like to give everybody a special shout out and tell them thanks.
How much better are you now in terms of pacing your horses well?
I am much better now at it than when I just started out. I mean, like, I'm not always 100% accurate, but I'm like always near to it. I'm like, say for instance, a second half, or probably most is a second half. Rarely is like a 2 second half, but most time it's just like a 1 second half. But now I get the full understanding of it, right? I get to know it far better. I'm not that I'm saying that I'm perfect at it, but I know it better now.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.